what Christopher Sanchez did last night. Zach has been really good since he's come back from the thoracic outlet syndrome. Alec Boehm roaming the hot corner for the Phils. And here's Zach's numbers. 8th start, 4-1, 2.27. What is drastically sometimes overlooked is that when he returned on the 25th of April, since that time, the Phillies starters have been plowing through 7 innings or more, which they hadn't done previously. And their ERA as starters is right around 3, which is just absolutely spectacular. Our Citizen Stats leaders, here we go. Since Zach returned, 7 innings or more, 9 times for the Phillies starting pitchers.
It's almost as if everybody sort of collectively took an exhale and just allowed Zach Wheeler to be atop that rotation. Even though Christopher Sanchez has done what he's done, it's great to have this veteran, one of the best pitchers in all of baseball here, pitching again with the Phillies.
Well, here we go. First pitch is brought to you. Whoop, Tatis hits it out to right field. First pitch is brought to you by Audi. And what a catch by Adolis Garcia. A little tardy today as far as the game time goes, but that's okay.
That's right on time.
Here's Gavin Sheets. Sheets is 1 for 7 with a home run. And Don Mattingly, who I thought said it so well last night before and after the game about Christopher Sanchez, said, I'm not really good with words. I don't really know what to say. That's how I think a lot of people talked about him. First pitch to Sheets is in there. It's 0-1. Last night, the home plate umpire was rather quiet. Today's home plate umpire is going to be rather loud. That's Vic Carapazza, the crew chief. 0-2, little splitter action.
And that split against the left-handers has been electric. I mean, when you start thinking about the whiff percentage and the batting average against, 120 against the split, 41% whiff on that splitter. And he's really perfected that pitch, mainly because he wanted to get better against left-handed hitters.
Left-handers are hitting 158 against him. Righties hitting 224. And the 1-2 pitch from Wheeler. Fights it off foul. Sheets does.
There's that four-seam fastball that's really exceptional as well. He's got a 30% whiff rate. It's like 4th or 5th in all of baseball on that four-seamer. And there's some other guys who throw way harder than he does, but that boy's got some life.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. Padres lineup brought to you by Xfinity. 1 internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Craig Stammen, he's going to roll this out here today. It includes Bryce Johnson batting 9th and playing right field.
Yeah, he's trying to find the formula. These guys have really struggled, but this guy who's hitting right now, he's getting closer and closer. He's starting to scare me a little. He's had some good swings the last couple of nights. Fortunately, he hasn't done a ton of damage, and it's been a tough year for him, but he's just too good to be held down.
0-2.
Unless you throw fastballs like that.
It's part of the issue for him. He's just not hitting the fastball. 1 for 8 in the series, 3 strikeouts. And a called strike 3, a four-seamer at 97 miles an hour. It's a 9-pitch first inning. 1, 2, 3. At price, 5 years guaranteed. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Marsh, Stott, Realmuto, Garcia, Crawford. Does that sound familiar? Well, it should. It was last night's. We're just waiting for the Padres to head into the bullpen. The Padres bullpen today is led by former Phil A.J. Ellis. He has slid into the bullpen because their normal pitching coach is out at a graduation. Kyle Schwarber stands in, takes a strike from Lucas Giolito, who became sort of an in-season. There's the Padres bullpen. AJ's with the, he's tapping him. That's right, AJ on the top of the mound. One of the nicest people you'll ever meet in the game of baseball. Anyway, Giolito became sort of a guy that was an in-season free agent that people were wondering who's going to sign him.
Right.
He's a big dude. Just 12 2/3 innings so far.
has struggled to throw strikes, especially his last outing against the Nats. Really only threw, what, 2 2/3 or so. And I mean, his ratio's got more walks than he does strikeouts, which is bizarre for this guy.
You saw his numbers. It's 1 and 2.
Hasn't pitched a ton yet. He's coming back off of a flexor tendon issue. So he's just sort of getting back into the rhythm of things.
That one's whacked into right center field. That's in for a base hit. Johnson will cut it off. And Schwarber's aboard. A leadoff single here in the first inning. Kyle now 7 hits in the season series against the Padres. Defense brought to you by Car Shield for San Diego. Gold Glove winners are highlighted. France won his, I think it was when he was in Seattle. Tatis Jr. is playing second base. Gold Glover basically at shortstop, right field, and could be at second base.
Pretty interesting that Tatis Jr. bounced around all over the, all over the field. I mean, he could play pretty much any position. But, for a guy who's basically one of their keystones of this ball club, I mean, this is a guy that they basically deploy to play everywhere.
Pulled on the ground towards shortstop. Bogarts to second for 1. That's all they'll get. But they do get the lead runner. 6-4 on the putout.
Yeah, a little something soft, little change up or off speed pitch, and was rolled over to the left side. And Turner, even though he slipped, still got the speed. That ball wasn't hit very hard.
Well, Trey is at first. Harper hits this one out toward right field. Johnson's on the run, and he makes the sliding grab, and they're going to double up Trey Turner easily. Trey is already at third base. I don't know if he forgot the outs or just thought that ball was going to drop.
He thought it was going to drop. He is shocked that it stayed up.
Well, it just hung up there enough for Johnson to make a nice catch and a nice throw to double up Trey Turner. Ball game. Trey Turner and Bryce Harper going over that double play. Trey's like, I thought you hooked it more.
That's exactly what he was saying. He thought he hit it on the barrel and hooked it down the right field line. And they were playing, as many of the teams do, playing Harper well in the right center field.
He also said something to Stott, too. He was trying to explain it, and he did the same sort of action with his hand. He's like, I thought you hooked it more. Ty France takes upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to France.
They've been struggling with their base running a little bit lately, just in general, on some judgment things and some decision making, and it is certainly something that is underrated, but it's something that they need to tighten up.
1-1 to France, who is 2 for 5 in this series, has not struck out in this series, but the Phillies have handled him when it comes to the strikeouts. He had 6 last week when the Phillies played in San Diego. Outside 3-1. By the way, he had a couple of 97-mile-an-hour fastballs in that first inning. They were the 9th and 10th fastballs that he's thrown at 97 or better.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that he is, quote-unquote, healthy now after that TOS, which is amazing that he's gotten back to that sort of velocity. Not just the velocity, but the life on it, because his perceived velocity is probably closer to 100.
Just because of the extension and everything?
Yes.
That one goes by JT. So France is aboard. Phillies defense brought to you by Car Shield. And it's basically the same thing we saw last night. You got 2 Gold Glovers in the infield, 1 in the outfield. There's Jackson Merrill is coming up. Merrill 1 for 8 with 3 strikeouts in this series and an RBI. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He said after the game last night that he's never felt worse about an RBI. down the right field line. That one's toward the pole. It is foul. That is just foul.
Wow. I thought it was a fair ball and hooked around outside.
Take a look.
Wow. Woo. That's inches foul.
It's kind of like the Bogarts one the other night.
Thank goodness. No need for this guy to start to get hot.
No. Remember his last outing against the Dodgers, he gave up the 4 solo home runs. He talked about it. He said that the last inning is when he figured out his mechanics. I just didn't have my mechanics in the other innings.
Yeah, just left some pitches out in the middle of the plate, and you can't do that against the Dodgers. They'll take advantage.
0-2. Upstairs, 1-2.
Ty France not really a threat to run.
That is foul tipped into the glove of JT. It's his 3rd strikeout. Pitch sequence.
Yeah, and then he started him off with that 4-seamer up in the zone. Then he spins the breaking ball. It stayed in the middle of the plate, almost hit for a home run. Then he just goes right after him with the 4-seamer to get the left-hander.
All right, so 1 away, and here's Bogarts. Bogarts 0 for 6 with 4 Ks in this series. And he takes strike 1. You know, these are a little higher strikes, but there's such good run on them that he can get away with it because he's got that extra tail on it.
No question about it. I mean, he backspins the ball as well as anybody. The spin rate has just been enormous for him this year.
Out front, popped up near the mounds. That is way up there. Turner says he has it, and he does.
Kind of a difficult sun here today when you saw all the eyes go up there and all the glare that were coming off their glasses.
Well, 2 away, and Zach has done well against the Padres during his career, and this includes the postseason. 4-0, 1.48 ERA, just 4 walks, and that includes today.
64-4 strikeouts to walk ratio. That's unheard of.
And Duhart takes strike 1, 0-1. He's 3 for 8 in the series, 4 for 9 in the season series. Foul tip, 0-2. By the way, Wheels has got the bright white spikes on today. It kind of looks like, you know, when we used to have the All-Star games and
oh, that's right, yeah.
Players used to wear the bright white spikes.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. 0-2. Fouled off to the right.
That's 64 strikeouts to 4 walks is a 15-1 ratio. That's insane.
It is insane. Oh, man.
That ball might have hit him.
Yeah, fights it off.
He ran that sinker in on his hands. I got to believe he's going to just bought himself a little sweeper away.
That foul ball, by the way, went into the press box and nearly killed Matt Gelb. Check swing foul ball.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
The koala?
The koala almost got it right in the noggin. The koala noggin.
Are pandas more rare than koalas? I think they are, right?
I think so, yes. I believe they are.
And I think your granddaughter might have seen one today.
I believe Quinley went to the San Diego Zoo today, yes. 0-2. Popped up.
Stay in here.
To the right side. Harper, Real Muto. Bryce says he has it, and he does. Boy, he put on the brakes almost like you're trying to stop a show horse. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. 1 man left. We're going to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Couple of sky-high pop-ups in the inning. Average versus a fastball. I mean, for a team that I mean, for a game of baseball where there's players having trouble with the fastball, he's not having trouble with the fastball.
He's not.
It may not turn into a movie, but he's not having trouble with the fastball. First pitch outside.
Have him talk to the rest of the crew so they can stay on the fastball. Although today's the day. I believe that today is the first time since May 18th that they're going to score more than 4 runs.
Pete said that too.
I'm making the call.
Pete, our camera operator up here.
Well, Pete knows baseball.
Yeah, he said
He's
the same
seen a lot of ball.
So the Phils are going to score a lot of runs today. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2. So that's 12 pitches so far for Giolito, 10 strikes.
Yeah, a little different from where he was throwing, what he was doing against the Nats, clearly. His last outing.
There's his last outing, 2 2/3, 5 hits, 4 runs.
4 walks and 1 punch. And he threw like 53% strikes. I mean, that's not getting it done.
Swing and a miss. And down on strikes with that cutting slider is Marsh. And 1 away.
It just seemed like he didn't pick this ball up because it was a hanger right in the middle of the plate. And I bet Marshy would love to have that one back.
Alec Bohm, 1 for 8 in the series. And 3 for 19 against the Padres.
There is some funkiness to Giolito's delivery. Now, he changed this in between the 2018 and 19 season with the White Sox after struggling, where he revamped his entire delivery. He used to be like a long armer. Now he throws a little bit like a catcher almost. Really short arm delivery. It's created a little deception and also a little bit better command for him.
Outside, 3-1. Alec continues to struggle with the fastball, you know, whereas Marsh is hitting over 400. Alec's at 183 against the fastball this year. Now that's a changeup, and it was in the middle of the plate, but he must have been looking for a fastball, right?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. 4-seamer at 93, 2 strikeouts. And Bet365 gives us the odds for Bryson Stott to hit a home run in this series. He's 1 for 7 in the series, but he's 2 for his last 28, and that includes the 1 for 17 against the Padres this year, because he didn't have a great road trip at all. He finished it up with a home run, which was great to see.
Yeah, there's no question that the Stotts and the Bohms of the world, when they're going better, obviously lengthens out this lineup. Really need more production from those guys. Can't come from the first couple of guys in this lineup. Particularly Harper and Schwarber. They've been sort of carrying the offense. Yeah, and Marsh as well.
I think Ryan Spader threw some out the other day about the number of at-bats that Bryce has with nobody on base. It's incredible. Whoa.
That hit the bull. He just drilled the bull right on the nose.
Knocked the bull out. I always get worried when pitchers do that. Just that they get hurt. Since he didn't, StatCast 3D is going to give us a look at it.
Did it even register?
It was up. It was way up.
I mean, as a hitter, you're like, now what is he going to throw? I mean, where is this next one going to go?
But Carapazza thought that was strike 3.
Yeah.
He was. Look.
My bad.
Freddie. Oh, that was funny.
That's pretty funny. Not funny to Bryson Stott.
He's just practicing, but hopefully for somebody else in the top of the third. Line drive, base hit into left center field. Gavin Sheets will cut it off. Stott is aboard. Second hit for the Phillies.
That's a really good sign. I haven't seen him do that for some time. That line drive to the left side of the field, and Topper used to talk about it all the time, about when he's going well, low line drives and hard ground balls to the left side and then on the pull side to get the ball airborne. But perfect swing there from Bryson Stott. See if he can build on that one.
By the way, Matt Gelb just texted me, just so everybody knows he's alive. Matt Gelb is alive. The koala is alive and available for appearances.
Did the ball make contact with him?
That I don't know. I don't know that one. Let me ask him.
I mean, I'm worried about him.
1-1. Throw over to first. Swing and a miss. 1-2. He pitches this inning for Giolito. 2-2.
Bryson Stott trying to time Giolito. He has a low leg lift, but it's not super fast to the plate. It's a little deceptive. It's a guy you can run on, but you got to get a good jump.
By the way, Gelb said it didn't hit him. Tried to make a play on it, but it was coming in hot, so he bailed. Third full count for Giolito. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out 3 in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. 3 strikeouts for Giolito. We'll head to the third. Birds. And our wire cam caught a lot of the action on it. It was a great view. Speaking of last night, our Rally House quote of the game comes from Christopher Sanchez on the standing ovation last night. He said, with the help of Diego, it felt incredible. I'll forever be grateful to these fans, to this city, best fans in the world. Whether I'm here or not, they'll forever be the best fans in baseball. He's just, he's just a little different than some of the others. And the Phillies are very fortunate. They got a lot of high character guys in that clubhouse, and he's one of them. So is the guy out on the mound.
It's really cool when you have guys who really love to play the game of baseball. I mean, they have joy playing it.
Well, and also love being with each other.
Yep.
That foul ball goes off the front of where Andy Rabel is. He'll normally try to make a play on that, but he's warm today, so a little hot. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Christopher also made a lot of friends here in Philadelphia with those comments as well.
Yeah. Well, that and also the Sanchez chicken sandwiches that are available here at the ballpark. Line drive out toward left center, and Marsh is there. Makes the catch. In fact, Jesse Agler, who does the radio for the Padres, had the Sanchez chicken sandwiches.
Oh, did he go down to get it?
Said they were good, yeah. Said they were solid.
So they don't only serve it when he's pitching, they serve it every day?
Yeah, I believe there's certain spots you can get it every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to give it a whirl.
Yeah, it's very good. A little spice to it.
I mean, if only someone could bring one into the booth.
Oh, boy, here we go. Thank you, Jimmy. Rollins using the TV platform as his waiter order.
There's a lot of people who are hungry in here. It's a very long line today.
1-1 to Johnson. Swinging a foul. Johnson's 1 for his last 15.
That's an awfully long swing. I wonder if they're going to go back in with a high fastball here. Just having read that swing, he might go for another punch out with that lively four-seamer.
1-2. Caught on and missed. Yeah. 4th strikeout.
That's one of the things that is sort of underrated. We do talk about it some, but JT Realmuto does read swings really well. That's something that you can't get from the dugout. I know that there's some teams that are out there calling pitches from the dugout, but you can't necessarily see that unless you're catching.
Tatis takes low. It's an art for a catcher.
No doubt. And they know their pitcher better than I think the people that are in the dugout. And so I think it's important to give them that responsibility.
Inside, 2-0.
I know it's old school thinking, but it's been like that for like over 100 years for a reason.
Yeah, most catchers take pride in it. Half-hearted swing.
Yeah, plus I think when you're developing catchers, that's the way you learn the game. It's the reason why most managers are catchers. I mean, percentage-wise, they get to see the game from a totally different perspective. One of them happens to be exactly what the pitcher's doing every pitch.
Fly ball short right. Garcia stands his ground. And he makes the catch. 11-pitch inning, 38 pitches overall, 38 through 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Glorious day here at Citizens Bank Park as we finally have hit some warmer temperatures consistently here in June. Giolito, we mentioned his last start where he scuffled with his command. Not so much so far today. And Garcia out in front, hooks it foul.
Not only that, what I see from him is his velocity's up a touch. I think he was throwing an average fastball against the Nats last time out of like 90 or 91 miles an hour. He's pumped it up to 93 a couple of times here already.
1-1 to Garcia. Garcia has 2 hits against the Padres this year. He had a big one yet last night. He drilled a double to center field.
Yeah, starting to see some signs of him putting the barrel on the ball a little bit more strongly, and hopefully he can build on that a little bit. It's been a tough go for him.
2 for 12 lifetime against Giolito. Out in front, 2-2.
And that changeup is really his weapon, and it's pretty deceptive with the way and the angle that he throws. Sometimes it's pretty tough to distinguish between that and the fastball.
Popped up. There's a lot of this going around today. Fermin, France, and France makes the call on the catch. Bench your mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile and get Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity. Imagine that. Justin Crawford had a hitting streak end yesterday, but he has hit in 4 of 5. Going to challenge this first pitch.
San Diego catcher is challenging the pitch of ball.
Looked like a pretty good pitch. Called a ball. ABS is powered by T-Mobile. And it's a strike.
Call is overturned. It's a strike. San Diego 2 challenge remaining.
I think Vic was surprised as anyone.
Call's overturned.
It's a strike. Pretty funny.
Opposite way. And Gavin Sheets waits for it and he makes the catch. Schwarber coming up. Last night he was one of our 2 home runs. He and Realmuto both hit home runs last night. Our giant home run replay.
Really nice swing from him. I mean, he's so powerful. For him to, even when he mishits the ball, he can hit it out of the ballpark.
Check swing. He went around 0-1. Kyle with 68 home runs in the month of June. Inside corner 1-2.
He's been beaten up by that inside pitch a little bit in this particular series. A couple of called strikes on that part of the plate. Sort of looking out over.
Fly ball left field. And Sheets softly comes in. Little pitter patter, makes the catch. That's 11 pitches. Both pitchers with 3 shutout innings here this afternoon. We'll head to the 4th. But from a pitch count standpoint, they're very similar. Giolito, 5 more pitches in the 2nd inning.
Talk about some similarities. I'll still take our guy over their guy. Like every time.
Well, here is Sheets, who struck out his first time up. 2 for 15 against the Phillies and 1 for his last 16. The 1 was a home run. Foul tip, 1-1.
Well, that is a fastball that is literally right down the middle of the plate. And you saw him swing underneath it. That's what we mean by perceived velocity, because the ball just jumps.
Out to left center field. Crawford got a good jump. Now he curls back. So when you talk about it jumps, do you mean it jumps in what seems to be velocity, or jumps up in the air?
It actually doesn't actually jump up in the air. It's still going down, but it's perceived as it is. And they see this pitch like 3 or 4 or 5 inches lower than it actually comes into the strike zone. It's pretty amazing. And that's all due to spin rate and, some physics that we'd have to take a long time to sit here to explain.
I didn't do well in physics.
Me neither. But it makes you think, you're swinging at a pitch at a certain level, and it really basically rises over your barrel.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. I took it as a graduate student too, and I didn't do well in it.
That's no bueno.
Didn't belong in
Why
there.
would you take it?
I thought I was going to be an educator at one point.
Oh, okay. Teaching physics?
0-2. And a call.
Goodness.
Strike 3. Machado down looking for a second time. 5 strikeouts.
He's thrown Machado 6 four-seam fastballs and has punched him out twice. I mean, that's right down the hopper. I think he was looking for something else.
Ty France walked. He's the only base runner so far for the Padres. It was a leadoff walk in the 2nd inning. Checked his swing on a pitch off the outside part of the plate. Oh man, was he tardy on that? 96. Tied him up. 96 again, 1-2.
That time it was the sinker. I mean, we ended up top at the four-seamer, and then he comes back with a filthy sinker in his hands. I mean, look at this spot and the action on it. Oh my goodness, that's just unfair.
He's ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Way upstairs. Since Wheeler was activated off the injured list, the Phillies are 24-11. Before he went on, they were 8. Before he came back, they were 8-18.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that it's anything but really the starting pitching and the elevated play of that group of players that have made you know, the really big difference. Obviously, they made the change with Don Mattingly, and they played well under him. But it's really, I mean, this starting pitching's been phenomenal.
3-2, swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Wheeler. 12 pitch inning, 6 strikeouts through 4. Here's number 6. That'll take us to the bottom of the 4th. Struck out 3 so far. He's allowed a couple hits. Turner takes on the inside corner. It's 0-1.
Okay, that's enough. It's time for them to break out.
Well, second time through the order.
Yeah, now it's time. There are some guys in this lineup who've had some at-bats against him. Now, Marsh has struggled against him in the past, but Schwarber's done okay, and some other guys have done okay against him.
Up high, 2-2. He's got a lot of movement in his glove. It's kind of like Ryan Dempster used to do it, because he's always afraid of somebody picking up the pitches that he's throwing. So they want to see what kind of grip he has. So we get a foul tip, and Turner's down on strikes.
Yeah, you make a good point, because he opens up his glove quite wide, and if he has any kind of movement that is consistent, you can sort of pick up something that he does. This is a little high cutter that Trey Turner swings over. But he's trying to not tip pitches, so he does move it around a lot.
Harper takes upstairs. This is his 208th career start. He's made 2 relief appearances during his career.
Yeah, really a high first-round pick for the Washington Nationals, and then was traded just after he got to the big leagues for Adam Eaton. Went over to White Sox and then played for a while there. Adam Eaton helping them, I think, to win a World Series, I believe.
One hopper.
Not our Adam Eaton, the left-handed hitting outfielder.
Right. Just a bit inside, and now 3-1 to Bryce.
He's had a few 3-1 counts, and Phillies have not been able to really take advantage of them yet.
See his career numbers. Swing and a miss. A little slider. Now this is his 4th full count. And ball 4. Base runner for the Phillies. That is the first walk issued by Giolito, who walked 4 in his last outing. And it brings the red-hot Brandon Marsh to the plate, who struck out his first time up. He's now 6 for 9 in this series. Entered today leading the majors with a .335 batting average.
Pretty amazing this late in the season. He's had a heck of a run. Since last May, he's had a heck of a run.
Wanted one full down that slider. Pulled to right field. That'll be in for a base hit. Harper will get to second. He had to freeze just a moment to make sure that got down.
Yeah, Giolito tries to sneak a little fastball past him, but it's only 91 miles an hour. He was 93 earlier in this game, and I mean, this has become so almost his natural swing path. Nothing but base hits, nice and smooth. They're doing a little DJ work, spinning them.
Alec Boehm, he's hit 3 double plays this series. Let's see if he can break through here and get a base hit and give the Phillies the lead. Oh, and 2. He's so big, Giolito, and his arm action is really good. That changeup is getting on these guys.
Yeah, it's funky.
And a strike 3 call. Back-to-back changeups. Alex going to challenge that.
Challenging the called strike.
I think that was a strike. I think Alex going to wind up losing this one. 3, 2, 1, go. And Alec is 4 of 7 now on challenges.
Call is confirmed. Strike. Philadelphia has 1 challenge remaining.
So that's the second strikeout of the day for Boehm. And now Bryson, who singled the opposite way his last time up. One ball, no strikes. For me, making sure it stayed around the area.
You can see the alignment. Bogart's right up the middle, even after that line drive base hit the left from Stott. I mean, they do this with a lot of the left-handers. It's just sort of their calling card as far as how they play people in the infield. A lot of space over there in that 6-hole, boy.
Popped up down the left field line. Machado scampers toward the tarp, and it's into the seating area. He and Sheets both basically arrived at the same time. Uh-oh. He's limping pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he hit that tarp pretty fast. When he was going after it, I mean, it was pretty good hustle from Machado. Might have clipped his knee on that thing. It's a big man moving pretty fast, and then he's had to sort of slow down on that tarp. No small human.
Off the hand, spun toward the left side, into left field, a base hit, and Harper will score. It didn't have the greatest of exit velo, but it was enough to give the Phils the lead. It's 1-0.
Hey, man, it is not how hard you hit him, it's where you hit him. I'm convinced of that. And really, this is a great job of hitting. Sometimes you just put the ball in play, and that's exactly what he did. He got beat by the pitch, but he fought through it, got enough on it, and with the way they were aligned, no chance for anybody to catch this baseball. It's a big 2-out ribby.
Well, now Giolito's going to get a trip to the mound. Yeah, again, not hit hard, but it didn't matter.
Not at all. Sometimes you just got to fight through and make contact, and that's a very underrated part of the game. You
Very
can do
underrated.
that. You can do that, particularly with 2 strikes. You can be a productive hitter. And in this case, shoot, with the way Zach Wheeler's been pitching and this whole staff has been throwing, and the way that San Diego Padres have been swinging the bat, I mean, 1 run means a whole heck of a lot.
Well, pitches by inning. And a pitch upstairs. Pulled on the ground toward third, gobbled up by Machado, and he goes to second. And the inning is over, but the Phillies do get one. They pick up 2 hits in the inning. RBI single from Bryson Stott makes it 1-0, and they're happy about it. Comcast Business. Now Zach Wheeler so far has a 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 5th inning. He's been in total control. I think he's much happier about his mechanics today. Our Delaware Valley Audi dealers give us a look at our StatCast of his outs today. A lot of four-seamers, Rube.
Yeah, I mean, it's electric right now, and he's feeling it. I mean, that's why he and JT are going to it quite a bit, because he's missing a lot of bats with it.
Jackson Merrill struck out his first time up. He has 6 Ks so far today. Now the first pitch to Merrill. Taking a bit high, 1-0. The only guy he seemed like he lost command with was the guy who walked, Ty France.
Yep.
Fell behind quickly to him.
Yeah, it's oddly threw like a 3-1 breaking ball to him. Not quite sure. Thought he was going to get him to be over aggressive, I suppose.
Fly ball way up there, out to right. It's not deep. Garcia is under it, fighting the sun, makes the catch. And 1 out, brings Bogarts to the plate. Hey, don't forget, Coca-Cola Corner, located in left field, will be around for this weekend series against the White Sox. It's featuring Little Sicily Pizza. That's right. Pair it up with a Coke. Join the fun at Coca-Cola Corner. Purchase your tickets for the White Sox coming in. Going to Phillies.com. Dan Plesac will be in town calling games for the White Sox on television. Former Phil left-handed pitcher.
Did you see the quote that he had about Christopher Sanchez?
Yes, I did.
I mean,
I did.
That was high praise, man.
He's bummed that he's not pitching this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, he basically said if he had put his life on the line, or his family's life on the line, to win one game, right now it would be Christopher Sanchez on the bump.
Grandkids and all.
Grandkids to boot.
Yeah.
Crazy quote.
Great quote. 2-1. Listen, that's left-handed respect right there.
Isn't it? Left on left respect.
We're talking about how lucky we are to have, these guys in the clubhouse, just like we were when Jimmy was here and Ryan was here. And Dan Plesac was one of those guys when things were somewhat lean with the Phillies, to have him in the clubhouse.
He was a gem, man. He was great for me, and I had great joy having him on our ball club. We talked about Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez was great,
he was
too.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
Some veteran guys that were just superhumans.
2-2. Swing and a miss. And Bogarts down on strikes with the splitter.
Now he's going to the split. Look out, San Diego Padres. When he goes right on right split. Again, I mean, you're looking fastball at four-seamer at 96, and you get that. Say goodnight.
Yeah, the opposition's hitting just 120 coming in against that split with a light slug of 240.
Wow. That's
Check
a
swing by Andujar. And he went. It's 0-1. He said no. He didn't go. Can't challenge it, though, Rube.
No, he can't. At some point, that might happen.
Very good chance it happens. 0-2.
And I think that they may end up going electronic on those check swings on the challenge, right?
I believe that
they're working on it. I think they're working on that kind of stuff.
Down in the minor leagues, they're doing it. 60 pitches so far for Wheeler. 2 outs here in the 5th. And the 0-2 pitch. Outside.
He really wanted that one, man. He cut that loose. 97 miles an hour.
Tapped his leg on that one. Tapped his right leg.
Just overthrew it a little bit. He goes back to the four-seamer again up top.
He's got it even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. He tried to go to the outer half with the sinker. Just missed. Leads this game 1-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Little dribbler foul. It's fair. It's spun into fair territory. Harper stayed with it, and the inning is over. It was spinning like a top. Now that's 5 shutout innings for Zach. He waves to Greg, and Greg waves back. Edmundo having a good time down there.
Always a smile on his face,
always
man.
A smile.
He loves being in the yard.
Look at it. He's pointing to Greg. You're the guy that always tries to find us in the dugout. Well, he is one of them that tries to find him in the dugout. Home half of the 5th inning. It's 1-0 Phillies. It'll be the bottom of the order. Garcia, Crawford, Schwarber, then the top. Garcia popped out his first time up. Breaking ball low, 1-0. I wonder if that ball that Harper fielded has a little bit of a cut in it.
Oh, I
up
guarantee
the first base line.
Just like the balls that I hit off the tee box that hit the trees. That scuff.
Did they have a scuff in it?
Oh, they have big time.
2-0.
Big time scuffs. And a lot of them, sadly.
Mm, 2-1. Two and 2. Yeah, he's not overpowering. 91, 92, but his command is very good today.
Yeah, definitely a switch from his last outing, no question.
That one went into one of the suites. Somebody knocked it down with their bare hands. Matt Gelb could take a lesson.
Did he flinch?
No, he definitely went after it. Two guys went after it. That one's hit well out toward left field. Sheets going back. It is gone. Adolis Garcia with his 5th home run of the year. And the Phillies now lead it 2-0. That's got to feel good. He's doing a little DJing around the second base bag. Ringing the bell.
Ewart Kinnett's got to be feeling good. I mean, he's had some pretty good swings as of late, especially since he's been home. He's worked really hard in the off day. He got a breaking ball up, and he knew it. Nice little bat flip. He knows when he hits them. He's hit quite a few in his career. Hasn't hit too many this year, but it's a big at bat for him, and Phillies take a 2-0 lead.
And Crawford follows with a little bloop down the right field line. He's going to go for second. Here's the throw. It is not in time. And he hangs onto the bag. 9th double of the year for Crawford.
You talk about some accelerating speed here. Once he turns the corner on first base, I mean, he busted it out of the box. But you talk about speed, picking him up and laying him down. The wire cam picks this one up. And when he turned it on from first to second, I mean, blazing. He almost overran the bag.
The wire cam brought to you by Comcast Business. Edmundo celebrated the home run. Now he celebrates the double. Yeah. And that's going to be it for Giolito. Craig Stammen headed out to the mound. This is our Nissan call to the pen. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Matsui's coming in. We'll be back after this. From Phil's players, coaches, baseball academy instructors, and more. For more info, go to philliescamps.com. Matsui in his 10th ball game, and he's in with a runner at second base.
Yeah, slow start to the season as he was on the IL with a left groin injury. Now getting a little bit more work in.
Outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
The Pods signed this guy to a 3-year deal a couple of years back. I believe this is the final year on his contract.
Mm-hmm. Our live odds update brought to you by FanDuel. To record a hit, plus 260. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Prior to this series, he came into the series with pretty good numbers against left-handers in particular, only hitting $111.
We have those. We had those in our office. Those umbrella hats.
We do?
We did. Turns back.
We don't need those in the booth.
Well,
Why would we have them?
We thought for a moment we might need them if we were out.
Out in the
stands.
We're going to do that sometime soon, aren't we?
I think we are at some point here in June.
That's really fun.
Yeah. 2-1 to Schwarber.
And we get fed really well when we're out there.
Yes, we do. Well, we're not going to have you ask, because you asked for the Sanchez chicken sandwiches and nothing arrived.
I got nothing.
That's an umbrella.
That is an umbrella.
Is that the one covering up Jimmy out in center field? I think it is. There's his hand. You saw his hand go. There's Jimmy to his left, to your left, and Artie to the right.
Hi,
Owen's
guys.
in the back. Owen, hope you have sunscreen on.
Artie can't hear us.
No, he's with the other show. 3-1. And ball 4. No challenge. They have 2. Surprised they didn't try it there. Statcast 3D. Point.
Interesting. Thank you.
And now Turner, who's 0 for 2 today.
This is the day. This is the day we're going over the 4 mark. I'm feeling it.
13 straight games. Haven't scored more than 4 runs in a game. 13 straight ball games.
Sort of unheard of, especially with this offense.
Turner hitting 183 against left-handed pitching this year, which has been part of the issue. He's even talked about it. Got a lefty here. He can give the Phils some more breathing room. Oh, 0-2.
Yeah, that split is the pitch that sort of separates Matsui from the right-handers. I mean, he's had a lot of success with that pitch. Hitters hitting under 100 on that pitch, and they're not picking it up out of his hand.
Phillies 2 runs here. Coming into today, they had 32 runs in their last 13 games. Oh, little guy. Oh, man, he did a nice job. He almost caught it, had it, dropped it, picked it up, and then gave another baseball to the person next to him. What a great little kid.
Very thoughtful.
Matsui ready to go. Pop foul over the dugout. Here you go. Take a look. Little guy. He had it. Oh, he had it. And he picked it up. And there you go.
Oh, that's so nice.
That was very cool. He
That's
offered to give it to the people next to him.
Yeah. Guess that must have been his second ball of the day.
I guess so. Well, he's in a good spot for them.
Sure is.
Bouncer left side. Bogarts has it. Goes to second for one. They'll get one as Crawford slides over to third. Second fielder's choice of the day for Turner.
I mean, I'll take that. I mean, at least it was a productive out. You know, he moved the runners, man on third, less than 2 outs with Harper here at the dish. You know, obviously, you would like to see him get a base hit and keep this line moving, but productive outs can be just as important at times.
Harper's walked. He's also flied out. And eventually was a double play.
Oh my goodness. I mean, some of these times I just don't understand how the ball misses guys. 80% air? Oh no, that's just trees.
Yeah. Athleticism comes in all, in all different facets, Ruben.
Yes.
1 ball, no strikes. Outside corner, 1-1. Flipped foul. And out of play, and now it's 1-2. Outfield plays straight away for the Padres, and that's who he stepped off. So Turner did go back, stepped off, faked the throw. Harper down looking on strikes, so there are 2 outs. And now another lefty in Marsh.
That was one of the funkiest splitters, if in fact it was a splitter. It looked like a breaking ball because it just spun, I mean, to the glove side. Very strange pitch, and that's probably why it sort of froze Harper, because it had some strange spin to it.
Marsh is 1 for 2. He had a base hit against Giolito in the 4th inning. He's also struck out. Crawford off third, Turner off first. Great speed for the Phils. If Marsh can get it into the gap, and he takes strike 1, it's 0-1.
I would not be surprised if Trey Turner tries to steal a bag if he gets to 2 strikes and looks like he's beaten in the at bat. They may try to steal a run somehow, especially with Machado so far off the bag at third, and Crawford can get way down. There it is.
Oh, right by France. Crawford will score. Turner's going to go to third. Oh no, he's going to hold up. Oh, now he goes. I guess he didn't know where the ball was. Now the Phillies take a 3-0 lead on the E1.
I mean, you talk about a misfire. He missed his spot, tied France by 3 feet. Not sure that Turner picked up the baseball, but he finally did. When he saw how far it was out there in foul territory, he just cruised to third.
All right, so the Phillies have 3 runs, and they got a chance to get a 4th one. It's 0-1 to Marsh. Boy, Trey can get so far down the line because Machado's playing as the third baseman out at shortstop.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he might be able to steal on first move if he gets way, way down there. And if he bounces one, this guy's scoring.
One and two.
And it is possible with him throwing those splits that he could bounce one in the dirt.
Got a strike 3 called. 2 runs in the inning, including one on Adolis Garcia's first home run in 88 plate appearances. It's 3-0. Week is Christopher Sanchez. Christopher's incredible scoreless inning streak may be over, but what a run it was. Christopher put together a 50 2/3 straight scoreless inning streak before finally allowing a run, the longest streak ever by a left-handed pitcher and the 5th longest in Major League Baseball history. Sanchez's historic performance is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Well, time now for our Stump the Fans trivia question, brought to you by FanDuel. Get your thrill on FanDuel Casino. Last night, Christopher lowered his ERA to 1.46. It's the 3rd lowest by a Phillies pitcher in his first 13 starts of the season. Who are the 2 pitchers? Yes, who are the 2 pitchers who are ahead of him?
I think I acquired both of them.
All right.
That's what I think.
All right, I think they're good guesses.
Could be wrong.
Well, we begin the 6th inning. Freddie Fermin shows bunt. Alec Bohm was back a little bit, so now he comes in just a little bit. Fouled back, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Try to ambush him. Try to fake bunt, you know, like as if he was taking maybe, and then he tried to ambush him.
Mm-hmm.
Too much fastball for him.
Down and away, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul tip, 2-2. He's retired 12 straight. The only base runner today is the walk to Ty France. That's it. He's been that good. He's been around the strike zone. There's his out distribution, trying to get his 8th strikeout here. And the 2-2 pitch off the hands, fouled back toward the Cadillac Hall of Fame club. Somebody made a nice catch.
Was that in the Hall of Fame club, or?
Yeah, right
sure
there.
Was. What an effort.
Fly ball out to short left. Marsh started back. It's hanging up there. He comes in. He's under it. Makes the catch.
Nice.
13 in a row. Retired by Wheeler. And now a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that'll blow you away. With houses of stick and brick bringing bigger, badder jackpots. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Line drive foul by Bryce Johnson. Johnson struck out his first time up. We said one of 7 strikeouts for Zach. 1 ball and 1 strike. Broken bat, looper out toward left. Turner's out. He can't get it. It's the first hit of the game, and it comes off the bat of Bryce Johnson.
And I really thought he had. Look at the fans. They know what's going down. Tell you, Tom, I thought he had no-hit stuff, man. I really did, with the way he's throwing the baseball.
Well, and against this lineup, too.
Yep.
The way this lineup is struggling.
It's not hit very well. I mean, it's just really unfortunate. That tell you how difficult it is to get those no-nos.
Yeah, 7 1/3 twice is his long for his career. Ground ball to third. This should erase it. There's 1 and 2. Around the horn. 5-4-3 double play. It's only a 10-pitch 6th inning for Zach Wheeler. That's it so far. That double play erased it. His pitch count's in a great spot. You see him pounding his glove. You know, he's a competitor. He wanted to see how far he can go here with this. 21st game for Marinaccio, the Jersey product. Zach's only at 74 pitches through 6 innings.
Super efficient. I mean, he's dealing. Even with as many strikeouts as he's got, I mean, you know, he's got electric stuff.
So Marinaccio will face Alec Bohm as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Up and in, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ex-Delaware Blue Hen.
Yeah.
Bet he's got some family here.
No doubt. I mean, he's from Toms River, New Jersey. Same hometown as Todd Frazier and Mark Leiter Jr. In fact, went to the same high school as Mark Leiter Jr.
The Todd father.
And Jerry DePoto, by the way.
That's right.
Todd father went to Toms River South. There's 3 high schools in that area. It's Toms River East, Toms River South, and Toms River North, which is where Marinaccio and Mark Leiter Jr. went. You got the Mariners, that's the North. South, I believe, is still the Indians.
Okay.
And then East is the Raiders.
Did you play against all those teams?
All 3 of them. Swinging a foul tip, it's 2-2. The Frank brothers were the coaches at South and East.
Who was your coach?
Doug Ross, former, I think Doug played for the Cubs. I think he played for the Cubs.
Were you playing first base or catching then?
I did both. The first couple of years I played first and third. My senior year I caught. I was built for more comfort in first and my first couple of years, but I was built more for the speed in my senior year. Line drive, 1 hopper into left center field, a base hit, or left field base hit. So Bohm, he's aboard after striking out his first 2 times up.
A nice job of hitting here on off-speed pitch for Alec Bohm. Hasn't pulled a lot of balls strong this year, and he stays on this little cutter slider, drives it into the 6th hole. Nice little start for the Phillies. Who's the best player you ever faced when you were playing in high school?
Jerry DePoto.
Yeah, DePoto had a pretty good,
Jerry
pretty good
DePoto.
arm.
There's some others that, you know, I was surprised didn't make it to the big leagues. There's a strike to Bryson Stott. Jerry was really good. There's another guy who's coaching now. His name's Mitch Powitz. He was a good center fielder for South. Fouled off, 0-2.
I had the great joy of coaching the Todd father, Todd Frazier, and when he was with the Mets.
He was a little younger than me.
He was a little younger.
Yeah.
Great guy to be around. Good teammate. Always enjoyed playing. There's very few things I liked about coaching there, but that was one of them.
0-2 to Bryson. Bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a balk.
Oh, they call a balk? Yeah, they did.
Guess he didn't stop.
I guess somebody was yelling from the dugout, and Vic Carapaz said, "We got it."
You have to come set for at least a count or so, and I guess he didn't come set at all. Oh, no, he had a double or triple.
He was still moving.
Still moving.
There's some guys that get away with that.
Yeah.
Bouncer right side. That'll get Bohm over to third base. 3-1 on the putout.
Again, another productive out.
Now JT coming up.
See the infield in, trying to cut off this possible fourth run for the Phillies.
Change up. And it's 0-1.
It is an interesting alignment with Manny Machado back a little bit deeper. He has such a good arm, and Alec Bohm really doesn't run all that well, so gives him a little bit more leeway. Talk about a guy who trusts his arm strength.
Bouncer foul. And it's 0-2.
Little Victus glove action, huh?
Yeah, nice looking glove.
Who designs those gloves? Somebody I know?
Might have a hand in it.
Could it be your namesake?
It might have a hand in it. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and JT strikes out. So 2 outs. By the way, the Phillies' fantastic auction came to a close. We mentioned this yesterday. The bidding has completed. The Phillies and Sports Radio 94 WIP. It was their 14th annual fantastic auction, raised over $417,000. Wow. And a chance to broadcast an inning with us
Look at that.
in the TV booth was number 1 at $23,430. We better bring our A game that night. Oof. Kids wiffle ball party at the Yard with Bryce Harper was $16,860.
That is a lot of ducats to come listen to you chat.
Well, that and you know, thinking about it, radio was right there too.
Yeah, somebody came in. I understand that somebody came in super late with that $22,000 bid.
Love it.
Pretty cool.
That is awesome. Well, we thank everybody's efforts. The Phillies front office, the folks at WIP, swing and a miss. So I believe they're all out on the PJ Fitzpatrick rooftop. I believe Joe DeCamera, John Ritchie, and the folks from their show are all out there with some fans today. Is that right?
There are a few shows are out there.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah, I think
Joe Giglio.
Joe Giglio and Hugh might be
Big
out
Hugh
there.
is out there. And a called strike 3. Garcia down looking. The inning is over. 2 strikeouts. Well, hopefully they can go out there and play some Hughes clues. That'll take up a little bit of time. There we go. As we go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Gavin Sheets who will lead things off. Sheets, Machado, and France at a pitch inside. Zach has been in total control with an economical pitch count. That's the 75th pitch. And if you subscribe to the theory that 15 pitches per inning is what you'd like your starter to throw, maybe even a little less, then he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
The 2-0 to Sheets. 3-0. And he's still at 96 miles an hour. And ball 4. Walked him on 4 pitches.
Been sitting a little while, so I was wondering whether after, getting that up and down now the 6th time, how he'd be feeling coming out for the 7th. Even as efficient as he's been.
Manny Machado has struck out twice today. Oh, 0-1. He just can't figure him out. He can't figure out his four-seamer, at least right now. Up to this point, he can't.
Seems like he's sitting on something soft pretty much all day long, which I don't think you can do with this guy.
Oh, 2. Well, his usage, I mean, look at all those fastballs that he's thrown. He's thrown 55 fastballs today. 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. He finally caught up to one.
Yep.
That's going to be out of the ballpark. It's a long 2-run home run. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. He tried to go to it again. And it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, tough to keep him down. It's been a tough season for him, but this is a guy that can't make too many mistakes on, because he's going to get you eventually, and he gets a fastball out over the plate and finally connects one.
I thought maybe he'd show him something else, but you know what? He's had 3 at-bats, and up until that point, he had not handled the fastball. But he handled that one to 435 feet.
Yeah, he wanted this ball away, and it kind of drifted into the middle of the plate. He got it.
All right, so it's a 1-run game, just the second hit for the Padres. As Ty France with a check swing foul. $11 home runs now for Machado. It's his 13th against the Phillies.
And it makes it a ball game again, frankly, because the Phillies offense hasn't been able to tack on too many runs and had some opportunities to drive some runs in, and you hope that doesn't bite you at the end.
One and 2. 2-2. Pulled foul. Borahone is warming up in this bullpen for the Padres.
There's some misfires. He's been really efficient. He's lost a little bit of his command and his release point. Hopefully he can find it before the end of this inning. It's a big out right here.
Mm-hmm. Phillies will probably get somebody up in the bullpen after Machado's 2-run home run. Pitch count is it's at 88. It's still manageable, but as Ruben said, he was sitting for a little while. Orion's starting to stretch his arm out. Off the hands, over to first. And Harper will flip to Wheeler covering. 3-1 on the putout.
That's a terrific sinker in a tough spot. He goes and runs one in on Ty France's hands. It basically breaks his knuckles.
Yeah, it's an 8-pitch at bat. There's Orion. A little low with that breaking pitch. Two and 0. Back to the screen. Well, he's got it even 2-2.
Still got really good life on that fastball. 96 miles an hour and still firing.
That's full 3-2. Just finished an 8-pitch at bat to Ty France after Machado's first home run here in Philly since 2023. There, the 3-2. Pop foul out of play.
That little cutter that stayed out over the middle of the plate didn't cut a lot, sort of backed up on him. Curious to see which pitch he goes to here. 3-2.
Close. They appeal the swing. No swing. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning. It was off the plate.
Certainly not by much. Really good pitch, but didn't quite catch that plate. I thought it might get challenged, but JT knew better.
It's the pitch sequence that he just used against Jackson Merrill. Xander Bogaerts, the batter. That's where he got to bear down. It's a 1-run game. Bogaerts does have pop, and he takes strike 1, 0-1. 96-mile-an-hour sinker.
A couple of really good fastballs there from Wheeler to get ahead of Bogaerts. See if he goes to the sweeper here for the punch.
Oh, 2. Bouncer. Left side. Turner to second. They just barely got Merrill. I mean, just barely got him. And there are 2 outs. 6-4 on the put out.
Yeah, Bogaerts topping this in a second bounce with the way Merrill runs. Had a good, really good secondary and kind of jammed Stott on the
sure
throw
did.
a little bit, but
I wonder if he was between whether to go out and get it or if he thought he had time to maybe turn to.
I think part of it is that there's some glare behind the shortstop there, so maybe he didn't see the ball come out of his hand all that well.
First pitch strike to Andujar. He's 0 for 2. He's fouled out. He's grounded out. This is a season high in pitches now for Wheeler. He's right at 100.
Yeah, this has been a sort of his toughest inning, obviously, and hasn't had the same command as he had in the first 6 innings, but he's trying to fight through it.
And you love the fact that he's pushing himself.
Oh, great pitch.
San Diego batters challenging the call of strike.
I do believe that's a strike, but we shall see. It is a strike.
Call is confirmed. San Diego has 1 challenge remaining.
So the Padres have 1, Phillies have 1.
Vic was very proud of himself.
Sure was.
Well,
Well,
he's confirmed.
He's 2 for 3 today. Yeah, he's using
I like when umpires have a little personality back there.
using challenge language.
Yeah.
0-2. Fouled off.
And the fans don't get a chance to really hear much about. They just watch them and they, get maligned for calls. They're only really noticed for the bad calls they make, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool to get their personalities a little. They are human beings.
Since when have you stuck up for the umpires? Seriously. But they are excellent.
I was not one of those GMs that would call to MLB and complain about umpires. That was
you
not
just
my
complain to the
calling
person
card.
sitting next to you all the time.
That's correct.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. He threw him the splitter. It is a nasty pitch. It's a 30-pitch 7th inning. But he's going to get a nice round of applause as he exits the old ballpark. He's got a 1-run lead. The Phillies lead it as we stretch here at Citizens Bank Park.
Married, right?
Not
or
yet.
Fiancéed.
Not yet. Fiancé.
Fiancé.
Yeah.
He's well over his skis, I'll have to.
We're very happy for him.
Yeah, it's great. Long time PR.
Yes. Does a great
guy
job.
here. Yeah, it done a heck of a job there with the pods.
All right, here's Morahone, who's on to face Justin Crawford. And Crawford, who doubled his last time up and scored. He's 1 for 2. Just a bit high. One challenge left for each team.
We need a little bit more cushion there, Tom.
Yeah,
again,
no doubt.
Again.
If Wheeler's done, it was really a solid outing. 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. I mean, he was fantastic today.
He doesn't want to be left behind when he got that Chris Sanchez pitching before him. I think every time he sees him pitch in front of him, he's like, you know what? Don't forget about me, my friend.
We would never forget about him.
We're still pretty good. I'm still pretty good.
3-0. 3-1. It'll be Crawford, Schwarber, and Turner against Morahone. At ball 4.
Nice start.
He's been on base twice. Issue today for the Phillies just been in runners in scoring position. They've gotten them. They just haven't driven them in. They're 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position.
Again, that's one of those stats that you just don't hope that doesn't come up to bite you at the end. And this is why it's so important to add on, especially with this pitching staff. And the guys have been throwing really well, but you're putting a lot of heat on these guys to eat up innings without leaving any, allowing any runs. Oh, what a jump. Holy, why throw it?
Yeah, Crawford is
Why
safe at second. Now he's going to pop up and go to third.
That was just silliness. I'm serious. Vermeer had no reason to throw this ball. He went on first move, and he was going to be safe by a mile walking. I mean, this is just not a good baseball play. He had such an enormous jump, and then he throws it. Actually, Bogey probably should have caught this ball, tried to make a quick tag for whatever reason.
Well, now the Padres will play the infield in with Schwarber at the plate. With a runner at third, Phillies are up 3-2. Swinging a foul tip, 1-1. They throw behind Crawford, but he was already back. Two and one. Fouled away. 2-2.
Goodness. Wow, you see the reaction there from Schwarber. He got a pitch to handle, and he just pulled off it just enough to foul this ball off.
Now he asks for time.
Look where this pitch is in the middle of the zone, and he just had a rip at it. Mouthing off to himself.
Bouncer out towards shortstop. Crawford freezes at third. And 1 out here in the 7th inning. Phillies are 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. And now Trey Turner coming up.
And not going on contact with nobody out, but in this situation now with Turner and 1 out, it's very possible that he's going on contact, meaning that he's going regardless of where the ball's hit. If it's a line drive, he'll probably get doubled off. Although he's not taking a very big lead. Maybe that's because Harper's hitting behind him. But I like to see him go on contact here because you're trying to steal a run, basically, and you're already up 1. Different managers, different coaches have different thought processes about this, but I like to steal a run here somehow by having him get way down the line and just go. The ball's if he makes contact.
2-1. Trey's going to challenge this one.
Philadelphia batters challenging the call of strike.
1 challenge left. Trey just looked down at Fermin and said, that was a strike? And it is.
Call is confirmed. Philadelphia is out of challenges.
Trey is now 1 for 8 on challenges. So now you have no challenges for the last 2 innings. If the Phillies maintain this lead.
You know, the fact that he's 1 for 8 on challenges, it tells you a lot about like him like being able to, you know, gauge where the pitches are. Maybe one of the reasons why he's struggling so much for whatever reason.
2-2. Opposite way. That'll be in for a base hit. Crawford will score. And Turner holds up at first. RBI single. 4-0 Phillies. 4-2 Phillies, excuse me.
Yeah, really nice piece of hitting. And this is a huge base hit for Trey Turner. Nice job of
Big
hitting.
time.
Hasn't been able to handle the outside part of the plate all that well, but he gets a pitch in the middle and he just scorches it to right field, right over Ty France's head. And it did look like Crawford was going on first move because the minute this ball was contacted, he was off third base.
Yeah, that's a 5-game hitting streak now for Trey, and it brings Harper up with a runner at first. Phillies are up 4-2 here at the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, 0-1.
Boy, that is a huge run. Nice game by Crawford so far, scoring a couple of runs in that 9 hole. Good leadoff walk.
There he goes. Pitch high, no throw. It actually got stuck in the mitt of Fermin. 12 steals for Trey.
Well, they definitely have something on this guy because the second he crosses his leg over, I mean, they're off to the races. There is absolutely no chance this ball gets caught in the webbing. You see it. He thought it went through. It's not a good feeling. It's a good thing he didn't throw it anyway because it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, because the glove wouldn't have gone that far.
A la Terry Mulholland.
Yeah. 1-2.
I'm digging the aggressiveness on the base pass, especially when you're not scoring runs and got to try to create some action.
Line drive off Morahone, and it goes toward the third base line. It'll be a base hit for Harper.
It would have been an RBI up the middle, but if not for the body of Morahone, I mean, I think it hit it in his thigh or his knee. Could not have felt very good. Even though Bogaerts was playing up the middle, that ball was going to get through, I think.
Yeah, 102 off the bat.
Is this a calf shot? Yeah, ankle, calf, multiple spots.
He's pointing toward it with Craig Stammen. Not having the same year as he had last year, Morahone.
Yeah, he dominated last year.
He was an all-star. New this season, go behind the scenes with a semi-private guided tour of Citizens Bank Park before experiencing the excitement of a Phillies game. The tour includes a field visit prior to the start of the game, as well as stops in the media room, Philadelphia Insurance Club, and the Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. Game ticket must be purchased separately. For more info, visit Phillies.com/tours. All right, Phillies have runners on first and third. They lead it 4-2. 4 runs on 9 hits for the Phils. They're on the cusp of reaching double digits in hits. Bouncer, right side. Francis coming home to get Turner. He's safe at home.
Wow. What a slide. And what a read. That is just amazing base running. They're going to maybe check this thing, but you talk about getting down the line in a hurry and getting a read. Watch Trey Turner. I mean, he is busting it. What a slide.
Well, how about this, though? The Phillies have finally broken the barrier,
Yeah.
Ruben.
Today was the day.
Yeah, they scored their 5th run. They're up 5-2. There's that slide Ruben talked about. He's got the sweetest slides in the history of the game as Bohm fouls it away.
He is silky smooth. Whether it's on his buttocks or he's doing it head first, he covers some ground, man.
May 18th was the last time the Phillies scored 5 runs in a ball game. It's been a long drought. It's taken us through the end of May and the beginning of June.
Yeah, and a super job of getting, after the 2 runs, of coming back and tacking on another 2 to get back that cushion, that 3-run cushion that they had.
Mm-hmm. Phillies have also gone 16 straight games without 10 or more hits, so that's what they're trying to do next, is kind of get that off the list.
Yeah, it's been a tough go. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, the numbers don't lie, but there's a lot of baseball left in this season for them to get right.
Yeah, because think about how well they've played since Zach Wheeler returned, and there's still 9.5 games out behind the Braves.
Yeah. Well, the Braves had quite the start. They keep pouring it on.
Fouled off to the right. 2-2. Jonathan Bolin has joined Kerkering in the bullpen.
Think they extend this lead anymore? They'll probably go to Bolin. If not, they'll go with Kerkering, but the game's still fairly tight. Ooh.
Off the glove of Fermin. The runners will advance. And the Phillies now have 2 in scoring position.
I don't know if they're going to call this a wild pitch or a pass ball.
I think it's got to be a pass ball.
He's got to catch this ball. That's got to be a pass ball.
All right, so they put runners on second and third. Wait a minute, are they saying that they're putting the runners back at second and first?
Well, Don's going to come out of there's no question he's going to be coming out of this dugout. Can't imagine what they're possibly calling
Well,
here.
was there time called? It's the only thing I can think of. Obviously, we have no idea what they're talking about.
I have no idea what they could possibly be thinking.
Are they calling a foul ball?
I guess maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what they're calling it.
Possibly be thinking.
Are they calling a foul ball?
I guess maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what they're calling a foul ball.
They're going to bring everybody in to see if there was a.
They'll come and confer. They cannot challenge it, whether it's a foul ball. This is the only way they can decide. The count is back to 2-2. Yeah, they're saying a foul ball. Now, Alec is saying something about it.
He said he hit something. He thinks maybe he hit his glove.
He didn't hit. I don't think he hit his glove.
I don't think he did, and that means that the ball hit something.
Yeah, I think they got it right. Yeah, they're going to call foul ball. All right, we'll get another replay of it to see it. Here you go. Take a look. I guess it hit the bat. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but it does look like it hit the bat.
Yep.
Yeah, so it is a foul tip. So a foul ball. Close. 3-2. 3-2 with 1 out.
Pitchers keep feeding that fastball in on Alec Boehm's hands, and he hasn't been able to consistently get that barrel to that fastball on the inside part of the plate, particularly if the guy's getting up between 94 and 95 miles an hour.
Line drive back through the middle, base hit. Harper's around third, heading for home. Boehm puts the brakes on at second. RBI single for Boehm. And the Phillies lead it 6-2.
Yeah, they come back with another fastball on the inside part of the plate. They didn't get far enough in because Boehm fought through it, drives it back up the middle, finds some space out there, and good read there by Bryce Harper, scores easily. Another big RBI for the Titans.
Well, that's going to be it for Morahone. We're going to have a pitching change for the Padres. The Phillies are on top 6-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be back after this. To Camry. Well, it's this inning. The Phillies have come to life. It was a walk to Justin Crawford. Then he stole second base. The throw, which should never have been made, is off the glove of Bogaerts, and Crawford goes to third. A base hit to right field by Trey Turner. That drives in a run. And then after that, Harper a bouncer over to first base. And how about Turner's slide? It was a thing of beauty. Or I should say Marsh's ball to first base. And then Alec Boehm follows with a single to center field. And the Phillies have scored 3 runs in a game, or 3 runs in an inning, for the first time since they scored 3 runs against the Dodgers on the 30th of May in the 8th inning. Not only that, this ends a stretch of 16 straight games where the Phillies did not reach double figures in hits. They have 10 here this afternoon. And Wandy Peralta's the new pitcher. Bryson Stott is the hitter. And he's batting with runners on first and second. Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies have certainly had opportunities with runners in scoring position today. They were 1 for 9 at one point. Out to center. Hit pretty well. Merrill going back. He's under it. Marsh is tagging at second base. Boehm's tagging at first. The throw goes to second. It'll be first. He's under it. Marsh is tagging at second base. Boehm's tagging at first. The throw goes to second. It'll be first and third with 2 outs. And JT is the 8th man to bat in this inning. JT has a couple strikeouts today. He's also hit into a fielder. JT has a couple strikeouts today. He's also hit into a fielder's choice. Hit sharply. That's a heck of a play by Machado. His throw across the diamond in time to get Real Muto. And the inning is over. But it was a productive inning. The Phillies scored 3 runs in the inning. They leave a couple. He's the new pitcher for the Phillies. By the way, we got some birthday wishes to go out there today. Aiden Maloney is part of our crew. That's him. Not now. That's older. That's back in 2001. So he's gotten a little bigger since then. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt today in honor of his birthday. So happy birthday, Aiden. That was August of 2001. Wow. And now, well, now he's 25.
Now he's a man.
Yeah. It's his birthday. It's also Zorn's birthday. He's the stepson of Art Mahaffey. We wish Zorn a very happy birthday. 2 cool names, Aiden and Zorn. Well, we begin the top of the 8th inning. Kerkering will face Freddie Fermin, who's 0 for 2. Outside and low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
JT thought that was a strike. I think he thought that Vic Carapazza called it a strike.
Vic did jump a little bit. 1-2. There's a challenge coming from Fermin.
Challenging the call of strike.
Well, he's 0 for his last 28, so he's trying to get anything he can. It is a strike.
The way Vic actually.
San Diego's out of challenges.
Like, what is he, crazy?
The way, that's exactly how he said it to the fans. I don't know what he's doing.
1-2. Outside 2-2. And a strike 3 calls. And Fermin's down looking. Now 0 for his last 29. Probably happy to see the Phillies get off the board.
This is an outstanding sinker. I mean, great placement. Freezes Fermin. He's looking for something on the inside part.
Bryce Johnson has one of the 2 hits today for the Padres. The other was a home run by Manny Machado. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, he broke up that no-no. I thought at that point, thought that Zach had a real good opportunity, maybe go 9 without giving up a base hit.
0-2. By the way, there's another birthday today.
Yeah, big one.
Well, there's 2 of them, but one here at the ballpark.
Okay.
Aaron Nola is 33 years young today.
Knowles.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yeah.
I know that because he has the same birthday as my wife. Meg's birthday's today.
Happy birthday, Meg.
Yep.
That's an important one, Tom.
Yep. It's very important.
That's like probably the most important one, other than maybe your kids.
Well, I don't want you to make Aiden feel bad, but that one's blooped out toward left, and it's going to be another base hit for Johnson.
He's finding the right spots out there.
It's very similar to his last hit.
Well, happy birthday to Knowles and to Meg.
Yeah.
What is it? Knowles' child was almost born on his birthday.
Yeah, Walter.
Pretty close.
Walter.
What do you think they're going to call him?
Walt. I
you
think Walt.
talked. I think it's
we
going to be
talked to
Walt.
him yesterday. He said maybe Walt.
No Wallies?
I don't think so. Tatis out to right field, and Garcia doing a little karaoke to get under it, makes the catch. 2 outs. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Gavin Sheets coming up. Carl, is it anybody else's birthday today?
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Big day today.
I feel like it's a big day.
4th.
Yeah. Pete, you got anybody? No? Inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, J.C. Romero's birthday's today. Happy birthday, J.C.
There we go. Keep them coming.
Upstairs, and now 3 balls and no strikes. And ball 4. That'll put 2 runners on. And that puts runners on first and second. And it brings Machado to the plate. Phillies are up 6-2. Caleb Cotham's going out to the mound. Machado homered his last time up, 2-run shot.
A little fastball that just sort of ran over the middle of the plate. JT wanted it away. It's finally did some damage against him. First couple of bats, he was almost lost against him.
All right, so after the meeting on the mound concludes, it'll be Machado up here after his 11th home run. Well, to everybody celebrating a birthday today, cheers. And a nice cold Yingling.
And what a perfect day to do it on. Wow.
Ron Riqueza from the other side, who does the visiting TV. His wife Jackie's birthday is today, so Ron, don't forget to call Jackie.
There you go.
Wish her a happy birthday. All right, so now Machado. Carl's just handed me birthdays now. Michelle Phillips from the Mamas and the Pop.
She's still with us?
Carl says yes.
I guess she's still with us. It's not a heavenly birthday, it's a real birthday.
Yeah. 0-1 to Machado. 0-2 to Machado. See, Aiden, look at all those people that you celebrate birthdays with.
Should be proud.
And 2. Runners lead off first and second. Outside.
Some guy doesn't like Manny too much.
Over to third. Alec Bohm. He thought about going to second on that, but he goes across the dive. He looked, but Stott was off the bag. 5-3 on the putout. Phillies maintaining a 4-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And by Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Adolis Garcia will lead things off. And a first pitch is upstairs from Wandy Peralta, who took over for Morahone. That one's out to center field, and Merrill makes the catch. But I do think that there have been some signs for Garcia. Obviously, the home run, the double last night, the single through the hole in Game 1. And I think at this point, it's sort of baby steps to get him to where he needs to be.
Yeah, he's barreling some balls up. I mean, some of the balls that he's hit on the pull side, on the up the middle, some line drives to center. Seems like he's getting closer and closer to where he needs to be. I mean, he's been tinkering and changing and doing a bunch of stuff, but it looks like he's starting to find something.
Yeah. Listen, at this point, it's not even looking at the numbers. It's trying to progress every day and contribute to the win.
No doubt.
Certainly has contributed defensively. One ball, one strike. Over the mound, Bogarts throws out Crawford. Time now for our Stump the Fans trivia quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Last night, Christopher Sanchez lowered his season ERA to 1.46. It's the third lowest by a Phillies pitcher in his first 13 starts of the season. Who are the 2 pitchers ahead of him?
Well, it's one Nola, that guy right there, and the other guy maybe Halliday. I'll throw those two out there. Oh no, the other one's probably Cliff.
I would have said Cliff Lee. I don't know what the answer is. I would have said Lee and Halliday, but
that's what I was going to say.
But no, we're going to go with John Denny and Grover Cleveland Alexander.
Not even close. John Denny, that Cy Young year was just phenomenal.
We just like to show Nola because it's his birthday. 1-1. Larry Shank sent us a bunch of notes on Grover Cleveland Alexander, and and some of the numbers from his rookie year. Whew. And really his career overall.
Yeah.
The only reason he left the Phillies is because they needed the money. Back then, that was a thing back in those days. We need the money, so we're going to trade him.
It's always about the money, pal. 100% of the time.
No, but like needed the money to operate, to survive.
Yeah.
Like Babe Ruth being traded from the Red Sox to the Yankees to
needed money.
Needed money for a play.
Crazy story.
2-2 to Schwarber with 2 outs here in the 8th. Popped up and out of play. Down to the Philadelphia Insurance Club. Michael and Ricky are standing by after the game for Phillies Postgame Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Ben's not there today because today the great Bill Davis was they had his funeral today. Saw Ben and the entire family this morning, and our condolences to them again. Quite the gathering for Bill Davis.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Quite the gathering.
Well-respected man and family.
Swing and a miss. Schwarber is down on strikes, and the Phillies retired here in the 8th inning. Well, here we go. The Phils looking to sweep out in South Philadelphia. Gorgeous day in Center City. And hopefully it'll be a nice night here in Philly if the Phillies can finish this one off here in the 9th. It's Jose Alvarado in his 27th game. 5.31 ERA. Phillies are trying to complete the sweep, the season series sweep.
Would be amazing.
Of the Padres. Since 1901, there have been only 3 other times the Phillies have swept a season series. Fouled away. Colorado in 2025. San Diego in 2005. Milwaukee in 2004. How about that?
Amazing. It's a rarity. There ain't no doubt about that.
Inside, 1-2 to tie France. France is 0 for 2 with a walk. Zach Wheeler went 7 innings today, 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Hit sharply foul. Don't forget, coming up, Michael and Ricky standing by. Phillies Postgame Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. We'll also get you set for this weekend series against the White Sox.
Pesky little team. Playing much better baseball under Will Venable.
Yeah, they're without Murakami. I think everybody wanted to see him. He's having such a great first year in the big leagues. Three and 2. The Phillies will enter that series with the White Sox, ending a couple of rather daunting streaks that they've had. They've concluded today. Today ends 16 straight games without 10 hits or more. They got 10. That's cool. That's cool. Also ends the consecutive games without 5 runs since the 18th of May. Our Corona upcoming series look. Luzardo on Friday night. And ball 4. All right, so Ty France walks for the second time. And Jackson Merrill coming up. And then the Phillies will head to Toronto on Sunday after that series. Jamison Hall sent out the reminder today to everybody put their passports in their briefcase.
Yes. The last time Crucky was up there. He is going to Toronto, right?
He is, yep. I don't remember last time he was in Toronto.
It's been a while since he's gone above the border, I bet.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think he's been there since '93.
Maybe once.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the Phillies are out of challenges. One and 2. What we got going on? Oh, the grounds crew, they got to come out. The mound is having an issue. He's having an issue with the mound.
Might have caught a spike or something. Maybe the hole got a little deep for him.
Yeah, he's had issues before with the landing, the landing point.
There have been a couple of left-handers who've been out there prior to him, so they may be landing sort of in the same spot, sort of dig out that spot, that hole there where he lands. Morahone, Matsui, Peralta. So 3 guys who've been out there from the left side. They may very well be landing around.
It's actually the pitching rubber that they're working on. A lot of times at this point in the year, the grounds crews will switch out the pitching rubber.
Yeah, sometimes the hole gets a little too deep.
Yeah, that looks like what it is. They're going to get some new clay put in there. Get that tamper.
Nothing like a good tamp down.
Oh yeah. We got power right there. That's a power tamp. Nice job, fellas.
Yeah, I wonder if that guy uses weighted balls when he goes to the gym. You know, those weighted balls that you throw down? I bet he does. Prepare himself for his craft.
All right. He looks like he's okay. Hey, the fun continues after the final out. Fans 55 and older are invited to take part in Independence Blue Cross Senior Stroll the Bases after the Phillies host the White Sox this Sunday. Secure your tickets today by going to Phillies.com. Nice round of applause, rightfully so, for the guys in the grounds crew.
Do such a good job, man, of maintaining this ballpark, this field.
Outside, 2-2.
Yeah, this is the guy you want, man. You don't want to give these guys any inkling of thinking they can come back on this at this stage. Didn't like the first free pass. Got to go right after him.
Oh, man. Well, he got a hold of that one.
He sure did.
6-4 ball game. That's a long one. It's going to come back down onto the field. Well, that is the 6th home run for Jackson Merrill. So a 6-4 game. 416 feet. It was in the nitro zone for a left-handed hitter.
Hey, he was looking at one pitch, one spot. He got it. Barreled it up, and he knew he got all of it. Got a little activity in the bullpen now, and rightfully so.
It looks like Jonathan Boland's going to start warming up. Bogarts takes a strike. Merrill's homered, Machado's homer. That's how the Padres have gotten their runs. Bogarts grounds it to shortstop, right at Trey Turner. That'll calm everybody down a little bit, I think. 6-3 on the putout, one away. And now Andujar. There's Big Bad John loosening up in the pen.
I like that nickname for him.
Big Bad John.
He's enormous. He's not a small man.
Inside and low. Fly ball, shallow right center field. Crawford is there, and with some help from Garcia, a little positive reinforcement. He makes the catch. 2 outs here in the 9th inning.
Nice job of bouncing back by Alvey. Getting a couple of outs.
All right, so Jace Bowen is going to pinch hit for the Padres. The rookie who made his major league debut in game 1 of this series picked up his first major league hit, a base hit to center field. Those are his numbers from AAA. 292. Inside corner, 0-1. One ball, one strike. One and two. Alvarado set to go. Phillies lead it by 2. The 1-2 pitch. Up and away, 2-2.
Yeah, maybe overthrew that one a little bit.
Just trying to put it away.
Kind of juiced up.
Phillies are trying to get to 33-29, 4 games over 500 for the first time this year. The 2-2 pitch, fouled at the plate. Remember, the Phillies after 28 games were 9-19. 10 games under 500. And with a win today, would improve to 33-29. Well, that has to be it. School's out, so the Phillies are turning up the heat. As that ball was fouled off, Bowen, Craig Stammen and one of the Padres athletic trainers come out just to check on him.
I mean, as a kid, wasn't that the greatest day ever?
Oh, yes.
I mean, school's out for summer. Nothing like it. Early June or what have you here in this area. Mid-June, late June for those of the public school system.
All right, here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 37,812. They want a Phillies victory, and Alvarado delivers. Swing swing and a miss. He got him. And the Phillies have swept out the Padres in the season series. They win it 6-4. It is the 4th time since 1901 that they have swept a season series. Minimum of 6 games in that season series as they do it against the San Diego Padres.
And just a super pitching performance across the board on every single one of those 6 games, and another one today with Zach Wheeler toeing the slab. Just was dominant in the first 5 or so innings and continued on. Had a shot at a no-hitter with the stuff he had, but just a super job by the pitching staff, and some timely hitting there at the end to open things up.
Yeah, they really opened it up. Their runners in scoring position numbers definitely better as the game moved on.